Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. We are good. Going live in a few moments. There's really no physical action in this game. Ooh, resume. I don't want to resume. I want to start over. So, how do we do that? Alright. I think this is one of those games, quit. Fear and surprise. I thought it was protect and serve. My Authoritah.
Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it.
You know what we have to do?
Some might say that.
We have to start a new game. There you go. It's gonna erase the old game. But before I do that, I'm just out to learn the controls. Alright, so I'm going to do a new game. Start completely over. It's good. It's also good to pay attention, Jen, because like sometimes like this stuff leaves like clues. Like for instance, these are just newspapers: the Golden Bird, Mayor Rogers, Sex Maniac, Freeburg. You need to read real quick. Tribune, City Hall confirms Jack Boyd's resignation and defect. Mark War II to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. All right.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
It doesn't start making sense. Am I baldy? Looks like I am.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm going to have to do something. Or be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
I guess this is my interrogation. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced her resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? I'm just going to say the mayor discussed it with me. Do you already know the name of your successor? I'm just going to say no. And after the recent corruption scandal, which I don't know what they're talking about, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna say perhaps. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? I'm gonna say BS, or should I say I don't know? I'm gonna say BS, because that's what a cop would say. Do you remember your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? I'm gonna say definitely not. And that's the end of the interview.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
I think Mr. Kendrick is the mayor. Smoking a cigar and popping pills. And Baldy.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so
Trying to
quick.
avoid you.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
And he takes a cigar.
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
So we gotta go through.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Well, he said to call Troy Starr if we need anything. Alright, here's our checkpoint. Hey, Jen, this is day one. We gotta do good. Only assholes join the mafia. That's what I said. Jack Boyd. Francis Kendrick could be replaced by Jack Boyd. Oh wow, okay, so I can replace it. Cleanliness of the city increased by 20%. Good stuff.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Alright, help me out, Jan. We're gonna read. Alright, so it says, would you like to receive tips on how the game works? I'm gonna say yes. So it says the organizers of current. Sorry, I'm chewing on something. Every shift officers responds to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You are free to move employees in between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficacy level of your policemen. They figure around 150. So 150, Jen, is considered average. You see what that star is? So this guy is 1230. So he's pretty high. No, yeah, he's pretty high. Yeah, almost 10 times. You know, well, maybe 8. Who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable. While others whose professionalism is considered higher than average are safe bets, even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism, sorry, I just drank this coffee, I'm getting a little heartburn already, may arise and fall over the course of their career. Energy shows how tired the policemen are. So the less energy your people have, the less reliable their work. And a policeman who is exhausted may fall asleep at the wheel and make critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each workday and restore 1 point after they're rested. So I guess those bars on the side, you see that gold? You see the 3 gold bars? I guess that's their energy level. And their rankings is those chevrons. Your employees don't tell you everything, so some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy, and some will come up with any excuse they can think of to take the day off, or others drink too much. You can only guess these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on their behaviors. All right. So this is A shift. When we go on, they'll start showing you B shift, yada yada yada. But so right now we got Kochi, right? She's 250, so she's up there. She's good. Matter of fact, she's a highest ranking one. We got Yancey here. He's 220. He's good too. Purdy, she's older, but she's 210. She's good. She's very good. And everyone after that are lower ranking. You see, everyone has green bars. That means everyone's well rested. So she's 120. Her ranking is not that, but it's not. It's just a little below average. Yeah, 150. So she, yeah, 120, 100. She's below average. Austin's probably a rookie. She's 90. Price, she's older and she's 5. Honestly, I wouldn't put her on anything serious. And then we got 3 detectives. We got Mole at 150, which is great. Armstrong at 100. So these 2 guys are below average, but you know, they're not bad. We're gonna start the day. Some of these decisions we gotta be fast on too. Some we have, because we are timed, and some we have time. So I'm gonna go to mess, and then we have a SWAT team just in case we need it. So I don't have any messages. I don't have any calls right now. I gotta remember how to play. It's been a while. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of the police force work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before their time expires. A mark on the map shows where the call comes from. The farther the destination for the police station, the longer it takes. So when you get a call, it's going to show you where it's at, and it tells you how long it's going to take to get there and come back. What sucks is if you put an officer at an assignment and it takes a while, you know what I'm saying? You just got to wait. You know, so far I've been good not to do it where I just don't have any officers to respond, but hopefully that never happens. Alright, so I hit left trigger. I think that's how I do it. So this one's a hit and run. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check how many units you are allowed to send on the call. So you see all those lock boxes? That means on this call I'm only able to send 2 officers. Sometimes you're going to be so short that you only want to send 1 officer, you know, because you don't got enough people. And it says the ones that are particularly the risky ones are going to give you the option to send SWAT. And number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene and presence of weapons, yada yada yada. So you also want to look at that. So Jennifer, reading on the top right, this call is a hit and run at the Everyday Mall. So a married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over. Oh man, they hit a homeless man. They backed over a homeless man. So he was digging through the trash. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he hit a bum, he got back in his van and quickly drove off. So basically a hit and run, right? What do you think? I want to send 1 season of Run Rookie to get their points up. But we gotta hurry up though, because we don't have much time. What do you think? I wouldn't do the highest one just yet. It's a hit and run. It's not something, you know, if it was involving guns, maybe. What do you think about Yancey? And then what do you think about Austin? Alright. I don't think I want to see him Price do anything. Matter of fact, I may fire Price. Yeah, sorry Price, but you're old and she doesn't need it. She just needs a desk job probably. Yeah. So we got another call here. Look at this. So we got a fight going on. The last pictures show theater. So this is at a theater. A theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunken man attempted to force his way in the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater security guard. So this guy is fighting with the security guard. I want to save people, but I do want to, what do you think? What about Koshi, do you think? I hope we don't get anything serious after this. I'm gonna do Kochi, and you may think this is a bad idea, but I don't want to send Price nowhere by herself. So what about Price just have an extra body? Alright, and we only have 3 people left. So I'm hoping the other, you see the red mark? So I'm hoping the other ones get back in time. Alright, so here's the report on the hit and run. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies, but the truth is sometimes criminals manage to escape just to try to avoid any death Dead cops and civilians, dead cops will hurt your roster. A dead citizen bothers the mayor and even more than the living. Alright, so look, we caught him. Hey, sometimes when we go to a call, it makes decision like we have to choose a decision like, do we arrest, don't arrest, shoot? You know, it'll give you scenarios. So since we did that, these two officers got you know, more skill points. Although it looked like Austin's still 100 for some reason. Anyway, so they're grayed out. You see how the gray is going down? That's how long it's taking them to get back to the so we can use them. Here's another report. Nice. Hey, both times we caught her. So look, Price got 10 points. She's at 15. She still sucks when she's at 15. I hate to be mean, but I'm gonna fire her the first time I get it. You can't have her on the force. So now we got suburb. Alright, so this is out there. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun. They have a shotgun, 3 teenagers. They robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole entire collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in the car, but the store manager wrote down the license plate. The owner is Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. So this is a serious one. What sucks is we got our 2 good cops, you know, going on a call. Hey, we have 34 seconds. Oh shit, what's the other one? Hold up. We got a fight going on too. Shit. Hey, you see that timer? That means we had 10 seconds to respond, or we would have missed that call. So Johnson, J, and Kate L. law firm, a brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them, but our security guard is off duty tonight. So what do you want us to do? A brother and a sister clashed with each other over their deceased father. And according to one of their lawyers, we do not dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty. Oh, they don't want to get in between it. Let's see here. What about Sono? She hasn't been on the call. She was like, you want to do? What about shit? Purdy's up there. What about Purdy and Asano? Because I don't think any guns are involved. Shit. There you go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me clear it. I meant to do. I gotta hurry up. Yeah, I did mean to do that. Purdy. Ooh, I almost missed that one. Alright, so for this, and you see how the timer goes down? And the suburbs, you see how far the suburbs is? And it has that little slot. You see how the timer's going down? Hold on, I gotta hurry and respond to this. Let me respond to this one because we only got 14 seconds. 3 teenagers armed with shotgun robbed a video. Oh, I thought we did this. We didn't, did we? Alright, so since they have guns, let's send seasoned officers, okay? Is that alright? Yeah. Sorry I'm talking fast. It's just that we don't got much time. I'm sending Yancey and Austin. And then I got 18 seconds. I need to respond. Okay. So look, this is a ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attacked an elderly musician and then run away with his guitar. Look, it has to be kind of serious because it has 3 slots. Yeah, and unfortunately we got all these officers out, and we only have 3 officers. So that sucks. I'm only gonna send her. How much time do we have? 15 seconds. And shit, we don't have much time. All right, so let's send Kochi and Asano. Damn, we only got 2 officers to spare. Oh, here's the report of the fight. Nice. Hey, we're doing good. So far, we caught everybody. You know? That's good. So they got points, both of them. I am a little concerned with that one that had 3 slots, because we only sent 2 officers. Alright, so when your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all the time on this stuff. Okay, so look, it says the vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living window. So should we knock on the door and say, open up, this is the police? Should we sneak into the house through an open window? Or should we turn on the siren and loudspeaker and shout that the house is surrounded? Knock on the door. Yeah, I don't want to say the house is surrounded. And I don't want to sneak in. Yeah, I don't want to sneak in the house either. I don't know if they have a gun. Nice. I don't think it's the same one. Wait a minute. Okay, so look, we caught them in this one. Austin's getting some points. Even Price got some points. Here's the assault. Nice, we caught him. Offender caught. Even with just sending. Okay, so the offender's caught. So you see how the gray is like going down, like on the character's faces at the bottom, it's gray and it goes. That's just, and then it bounces. That's telling you they just got back. Now they're available to use. There's more when we get further in. There's gonna be more options like investigation and stuff like that. This is our first day, so this game doesn't give you much. The hell? Oh yeah, we can end the day now. How do you end the day? There you go. If you think you'll need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Everyone's bound to make a mistake. All right, so here's our first shift. See all these officers right here? And you notice, you see where the green, how everyone has one slot down? Except for Price. The Price has 2 slots down. Because she's older, you get what I'm saying? 15? Yeah, just because she's older. And then you got Mole has 1 slot. Even DeBrito has 2 slots down. And Armstrong has 1 slot down. So that's not bad. And look, here's everyone's in the green here. Because that was B shift. That was night shift, I think. And here's A shift. Look, A shift, look at Stovall. He gets 400 experience. That's freaking badass. But look, if this is night shift, look at day shift. Day shift's experience is not that great. Because look, this guy's 400, this one's 160. These are 2 best ones. Robbins is average, but he's good. But like everyone else needs experience. So stuff like this, I work on Samadhi because he's getting there. And this game, you can promote people later on. Birch looks disgruntled as hell, he's 60. Birch Jr. How come Birch and Birch Jr. suck? Like father, like son. Rory looks like the other chick, Price. But look, oh, she's only 5. Anyway, I'm in the day. Yeah.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
Wow.
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Christopher G. Sand.
Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people, old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Yet you want $500,000 in 180 days because you didn't save up for retirement. Wow. So that cop he was talking to, was the one he said was a ghost. Pretty much he got wrapped up in the scandal, although he didn't lose his job because they can't prove anything. They know his days were numbered. Whatever that means. Here's the paper. Hopefully we have a good second day. No one dies, no one gets hurt. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for the day off. Sometimes officers request days off even when they're at full strength. Some reasons you hear are far-fetched, while others are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Alright, so we have our first one here, Roy. Roy can do what she wants, because she suck anyway. There's no point even having her. I was up all night and couldn't sleep, and now I have ringing in my ears. Can I take the day off? I'm gonna say yes. You're old and you have, I'm sorry, she's senior and she has tinnitus. So I'm gonna say yes, but come tomorrow. Alright? Is that okay? Oh, God, you too? I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together. I know, right? And then look at his bottle. Look at that bottle. So are we gonna do this short or what? I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Damn it. Yeah, I want to say shit. I want to say no, but I'm gonna say yes. Come in tomorrow. We'll see if there's a trend. In addition to the performance ratings, police officers also possess ranks. Those are what chevrons are. Begin at the lowest rank. You can elevate in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes once a week. So once a week, we can what do you call it? Promote someone, I guess. And it improves their rankings. And if anyone is worthy of this, we can postpone the ceremony. Okay. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't even hit promote. I guess we had to promote him. Oh, so we're doing promotions now? Well, hey, he's 170. Oh, so okay. So look, we got 2 more. You see it? So who should we promote? I want to promote Van Dale. Because he's 160. He's above average. What do you think? Hold up. Oh shit, I guess you can't. It says 2, but... Alright. I'll wait till you come back to start the day. Oh, I gotta press X, that's why. So I'll promote Dale. There we go. You know what? You can promote investigators too. So I'm going to promote Beasley since he's 200. All right, so again, I promoted Vandale, Robbins. No, I didn't. Just Vandale, Beasley. All right. See, this sucks too because look, we're short 2 people now. All right, so we're gonna have to reserve officers. Freeburg is one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select the song. All right. This is the same. You can choose a song. I wonder how you sample it. What sucks is they don't let you sample the song before you play it, whatever. Let's learn how to hire and fire cops. So I gotta hit this for affairs. So here's the police station. Here's the labor market. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Oh look, which shift are we on? Are we on A or B shift? Hey, do you know if are we on A or B shift? Shit. I think we started on A. Matter of fact, let me go back. It won't let me go back. Oh no, it tells us at the bottom. One second. Dang, I should have paid attention. I don't know which shift we're on. I thought we started on A, and then now, yeah, I think we're on B shift. And since we have 2 officers out, hopefully if we hire this guy, we have someone for B shift. So I'm gonna hit B shift. I think that's the shift we're on. Alright, so we just hired someone on B shift. Then here's personnel. Want to free up a slot, time to fire somebody. Oh, this is great. We need to fire somebody. Why is it saying fire him? I don't want to fire him. Oh, y'all suck. How do you go back? Hey Jennifer, they're not giving me an option. Nope. So they're saying I have to fire Stonewall. That sucks. I just promoted him and he's the highest ranking person. Y'all suck. Oh, y'all suck. It won't let me do anything. It says if you have legal grounds for termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway. Legitimately be damned, but that could land you in additional proceedings. That means if I fire someone, I have to have a reason to, you know? Or hold up, it won't. So I'm gonna do fire legally, and look, it says too old. Yeah. So that's my only way I can fire. I think this is one of those situations where you just have to fire him. You know, it doesn't give you option. He's just too old right now. Oh my god. And you know what? Where's the guy we just hired? Maybe he's just not on here. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so look, I can hire one more cop and one more detective. I'm gonna hire one more cop, okay? So we did Lee for B shift. Let's do, what do you think? Or should I just leave it alone? Cause I don't, till I see where we're at. What do you think? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna hire anybody. Cause I don't even remember if we're on A or B shift. But if I did hire somebody now, I'd put them on A shift since I put someone on B shift. I don't know yet. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, that's how we hire and fire people. After this day, we'll do that. But what sucks is, oh, this is A shift. Dang it, this is A shift that we're short. And I hired for B shift. Let me see if I hire somebody for A shift without automatically jump on here. Probably not. I'm gonna go with Thomas. What do you think? I can. Sorry, I'm being sexist here. Yeah, because I hired a guy. No, because I hired a guy. We hired a lead. Let's hire a female officer, Deborah. That's I'm glad you're here. Let's put her on A shift because you put the other one on B shift. There we go. Damn it. What sucks is she doesn't automatically come. We still have to wait. Alright, so we received a frightening call from the local cathedral this morning about discovery that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It seems that there are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. So pretty much someone vandalized a cemetery. Unfortunately, we don't have that many people. So I'm only going to send one officer. Who do you think? I'm going to do the highest on the cemetery. Because I don't think there's no guns or anything involved. I'm going to do Robbins. Yeah, I'll get Robinson. Unfortunately, we can only spare one right now. Because I don't know how the other calls going to be. He's average. He should do good. Alright, so businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw two teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. So there's teenagers, there's 3 slots. That means this could be something serious. I'm still only going to send 2 officers. So what do you think? I'm thinking either Van Dale. Oh shit, we fired this guy, so he ain't gonna be here like anytime soon anymore. His last day. Alright, so who do you think? I'm thinking Van Dale and Samadhi or Grant. Maybe Grant. No, but it's remember it's 3 slots, so when it's 3 that means it can turn into something serious. And teenagers can, yeah, and teenagers can be, depending if they get violent, I'm gonna send Van Dale, and I want to send Grant. You think? All right. Bush looks like a lost cause. Wasn't his father that one that called him drunk? Oh man. Vandalism report. Damn it, he got away. But the officer was unharmed. So unfortunately, Robbins lost some experience. Maybe we shouldn't have sent an average officer there. A waitress named Mila reports that she just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she's seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. Maybe, yeah. Alright. Playing this before, I think this is one of those ones where it was mistaken. And I don't even know that by playing this before, at least getting this far. So I'm gonna send him, and I'm gonna send Birch Jr. And we only have 1 officer to respond. Yay, offender caught, nice. So far we only have 1 time. So far they've only gotten away from us once. Now they're coming back to the station. We should have some officers free in a moment. Alright, so Robbins is back. He's a suspicious person. Yeah, false alarm. The waitress had mistaken the retired officer Frank Nero for the fugitive. Wow. So retired officer. Yeah. So like I said, I only knew because I got this far before, that's all. Alright, so we got 23 minutes to respond. So we got a lot of our officers back from the call. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer, stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching round the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. Alright, so Jen, I don't want to give this away, but I know that what's going to happen here. So, I'm going to wait for a little bit longer. Alright, I'm going to send Birch Jr. on that call. And I'm going to go to affairs. I don't think we can do anything because we hired everybody. So here's personnel. Even though he's working with us now, you know, this guy's gonna be fired, Stoneville, because he's too old. Our labor market, we can hire one detective. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna look at our shifts when we get back to see which shift I can hire them on.
1111 in progress.
Christopher G. Sands. Oh wow. So that's like the, you know, I think, no, I'm thinking of somebody else. Christopher G. Sands. Oh well, no, that's the, isn't that the boss? Not the boss, but the, what do you call it? Crime boss. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating ring is selling crack to teenagers. You got a clown selling crack. That's worse than Stephen King's It. Alright, so I think here we want to send some bad experience. So Stonewall is going to retire anyway, so if anything happens to him, this sounds horrible. He's fired anyway, so if anything happens to him, we're good. Because he won't be there. So I'm going to do Stonewall, and then I want to do Grant, because if we do good, she gets some experience. What do you think? Alright. We got a clown with balloons selling crack. Oh, we got a suicide threat. So this is serious right here. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Wow, that sounds like some LRC stuff. The guy is naked. He's gonna light himself on fire unless the chewing gum, which is probably Big Red that he likes, becomes popular again. So let's send Vandale. That's the most senior person we have. That's not on the call. And we want to send. Who do you think? Robin? Well, Robin's lost experience. You want to send him? He lost 10 points because that one last one got away. Let's see if we can get it back. Dude is unstable. Because all this takes is chewing gum for him to want to kill himself. Oh, here's the report. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. Alright, like I said, I played this before, so I knew whoever we put there was going to quit. Since he was 20 points experience, he sucked anyway, so that's why I didn't care. He says, sorry, Chief, but I quit. In one night, I pulled in more cash than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mr. Sorikin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't cut out to be a cop. No, Burst Jr., because you suck and your father sucked. Alright, so he ended up quitting. Oh look, so since we sent out cop to help, they gave us money. 4,500. And that's our money up top. Alright, so here's that one call. So as the police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. So it says, do we cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be a illicit customer? Do we carefully watch the clown from the stands? Or do we take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses? Alright, so the third one sounds extra. We don't want to do that. So do we carefully watch the clown from the stands, or do we cover up in a rain jacket and pretend to be a illicit customer? I actually want to do this, the first one. It's kind of covert. Damn it, I don't know. Cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be a illicit drug customer. Let's do that. You want to do that? Alright. Ha, we caught him. Nice. Alright, Jen, I'm be honest. Like I said, I played this before. Yes, we caught him. We got the person that was gonna kill himself. We caught him. So look, Robin's got his experience back that he lost from that person that got away. Yeah, I played this before, and I said watch from a distance, the clown, and he ended up getting away because of it. So I kind of knew that one. I still remember that. And we are done for today. Damn, hey look, A shift, we lost 2 officers. We fired Stonevolt, and Burst Jr. quit. I had to, they wouldn't let me, he was too old, I said. Hey, so look, on A shift, because remember we can hire 1 investigator. On first shift we have 2 detectives, I'm sorry. And on B shift we have 3 detectives. So that means when we hire a detective, it needs to be on A shift. Oh damn, we just gonna go back to work. Go to work. Sounds like patient not gonna remember.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's going to track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
All right, so while I was climbing up the stairs, I started feeling a little dizzy. Can I have the day off? You're worse than me. So just climbed up the steps and felt dizzy. Well, you are older. I mean, you're 5, so whatever. I'm gonna have to deal without you. I drank too. Okay, what is? We just hired you, dude. We just hired you. I drank too much. Hey, look at this energy bar. I don't think I can hold it together. Kind of go home. Oh my God. Yes, we're coming tomorrow. Jeez, I feel like a manager now. But I think look at Bishop though. We got enough people anyway. We're good. Yeah. All right. Let's start the day. let's see here. Let's choose some music. I think I chose, but let's do sing 'em. Singing 'em. What does that mean? If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Alright, so hold on, what is this? They investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses, gather information, yada yada. One of your detectives will lead the investigation on the case. You can assign additional detectives to any case who will work under the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professional the lead investigation, the more effective the team. Alright, so she's our strongest one. We're gonna put Mole on the team. Oh shit, we should have hired her. We need to hire her the next shift before it comes. So we're gonna hire her, right? And then we're gonna get Armstrong to work under her. And that's it. We're gonna save the Brito for later. Alright, so destruction of property. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching an expensive car in the parking lot carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastard, thieves, bloodsuckers." But it didn't say he actually did anything. Alright. So destruction of property. I would like to send Purdy. And then someone Birch just looks horrible. What does that A mean? What does the A mean? Oh my god. I'm gonna go with Austin. You just don't look reliable. I'm gonna go to affairs. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go to affairs. Let's hire an investigator. Oh look, we got 2 slots, nice. So let's hire an investigator for A shift, right? Oh, a detective. I keep saying investigator. Let's hire Johnny because he's real experienced. Let's hire Johnny, and let's hire him for A shifts. And we have an officer we can use. We have an officer slot, but I forgot which shift needs it. So I'll wait to the end of the day. Oh, here's City Hall. Alright, so a racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. Wow. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say it. They recently sent a message to the local radio station promising to kill all black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tension. Well, that's not gonna happen. We got another server. Man, look, we got 4 slots. This is serious. A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's on the stolen vehicles list. Okay. So we got a stolen car, right? You want to take Yoshi? Kochi? I'm not gonna put 4 on here though. Let's do Shibaki, whoever her name is. Let's do Birch. And that's it. Hopefully we can turn this frown upside down and get some experience. I don't know what the A means. You saw the A by his name? So here's investigations. Alright, so detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence on the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Alright. So you see those names under there? See those names? This is just what they're saying, like the witnesses. So Mr. Graham, he said they drove by a sedan and then shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. How do you go down? Oh, there we go. Clayton is saying he only heard a few muffled shots. So this guy's saying he heard a machine gun. This guy says muffled shots like they had a silencer. Carr is saying he got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time, and recently there's been lots of cursing and carrying on. So Carr sounds like a racist. Cobb. I don't remember the car in the neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. So one says they heard a machine gun. Another one said they heard multiple shots. Another one said they didn't hear any shots. And Mr. Carpenter says the police don't do nothing. He almost died himself. So here's the only clues we got. So we gotta pretty much put them in order, I guess. One second. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. So how do we? Oh, put in frames wide. Okay. Put frame back is wide. All right, I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, maybe we don't move these two. Maybe okay. So I think what happens is when we get clues, it's gonna show up in frames down here. Hold up, right here. And then whatever's in here, we can place it to the top. Yeah. So pretty much you gotta fill in the sequence. What we got here is him walking out the door, right? With a busted window. And then at the end, we just got him dead right there. That's all we got. So there's not much we can do right now. Yeah, we caught him. Nice. Look, Austin got, they both got experience points. Nice. TikTok put me on a little hold because of that first scene. Oh shit. I didn't even do that. Oh wow. Look, offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Did you see what I just did, Jen? I didn't even read it. I accidentally pressed A and it chose. Oh my god. And I was lucky to get the right answer. Oh my god. That could have sucked if I picked the wrong one. Alright, so no one got hurt. Nice. And all those officers got experience. Nice. Alright, I need to be slow with clicking stuff. So, suspicious individual. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals sitting on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and been taking several photographs of them. Well, that's creepy. Alright, so let's take Yancey. And then you gotta remember sometimes these call may be, not quite the truth, but you can't really mistake that. So here's Yancey. I want to do Asano. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, it's not. Children at a park. Yeah, okay. No, I got you. So I'm going to do Yancey and Asano. Get her some experience. With bifocals. Like, damn, you ain't trying to be discreet about it. Suspicious individual. Oh, he was caught. Nice. Yep, good stuff. They both got experience. Here's Dragon's Lair Club. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, and for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students take on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your men a few new tricks. Sometimes that would help them out in the streets. I forget, sometimes these officers can take classes. So he's asked for us to give him an officer to practice karate. I mean, kickboxing, right? Martial arts, no, it's karate. Oh shit, I didn't even do that. My bad. Let me go back. Okay. So who you want to send there? It almost be like a clap. What about the young ones? What about Austin and Tibaki? These two. Alright, let's do Austin. Show him that Taekwondo. Here's the homicide. Okay, your detectives present frames, different versions of what may have happened at the crime scene. So let's open investigation. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction if we know how to look at the case materials. More professional detectives working investigations, the better their instincts. Meaning when you ask witnesses, someone may get it wrong. To get your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of the evidence in the crime scene using the frames, yada yada. So pretty much we gotta know how this thing went down. So far we got this pick, drug lord, is just a building. We got the shot from the car, and then we got the car. So I don't know if this car creeping up or this is the car driving away. And I think we get more frames when it's done. So I'm just gonna go with. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, let me take that away. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. There we go. Okay, so how do I didn't mean to put that frame in there. Put frames back. Why? There you go. Alright, so I'm trying to think what makes sense. I know this gun right here. Let's say he's walking out. This looks like the car driving off. So I'm trying to figure out how to put it in sequence. I always just hit Y. So it looks like he's walking out the door. Car pulls up. Car shoots. Car drives off. He's dead. When the investigation pans out, you'll have your separate suspect. Sometimes there are more than one, but in this case, your detectives have narrowed it down to a single candidate. The suspect is Travis Horton, a known racist who already has several previous convictions. So look, we just solved it right there. Like I said, this is our first one, so it goes pretty, easy. Hey, you see that little smoke at the bottom right of the screen? That's pretty much, that's us smoking a cigar, trying to figure this out. So basically, we just solved it. I think. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there may be a number of locations to choose from. Okay, so to carry out arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the rest will have to wait. But remember that fugitives won't sit patiently while you schedule clears. Alright, so we actually saw that pretty quick. I remember when I first played, it took me a second. You want to unlock the door? I think it's Josh. Also remember that criminals react in different ways. A frightened thieves like to surrender as soon as the game's up. A brutal killer might want to see how much he can take out. Okay. And I'm going to put our experienced officer on this one. Hey Jennifer, I chose SWAT too. You hear me?
311A in progress.
Who names a throat bar? Hold on. Someone said throat bar. One second. That's a funny name. A bartender reports that a couple of dancers started. Can you see me on TikTok? Alright. A bartender reports that a couple of dancers started fighting over tips and a cat fight broke out. Alright, so I'm gonna send Nancy. I'm gonna send the boss. I'm actually gonna send Birch. Oh man, maybe I should have waited. I don't got that many officers left. Oh, a bartender reported that a fight has just broke out between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed to the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. I'm only going to send one person. Let's do it, Purdy. Because I only have one person left. Please, no more calls. Most of my officers are out. Chief, I just about nailed the jab a couple of times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all the other rules, so I can't keep track of points very well, but he was all right. He even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I can take the day off? Of course you can, because you just went to karate training. Damn, so we lost Austin for today. Alright, so on stage are 2 strippers going at it, and it's going beyond arguing to a full-out catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Listen, girls, cut the crap or this is going to get serious. Draw your service weapon or shut off the music and turn off the lights. So I'm going to try to talk to the girls first. The strippers continue fighting, oblivious of the police presence. Ask the bartender for a bucket of water. Watch strippers go ahead. Alright, so I'm going to step on stage and separate the girls. Offender caught. Nice. Offender caught. Nice. Case closed. Hey Jennifer, that case is closed. Yeah. And then there was a fight at the strip club. But I separated the two.
311A complete.
Offender caught. Nice. Officer unharmed. There's several things going on. Austin took the day off because she had karate training and she thinks she hurt her back. Alright, I'm gonna look at the shifts because we got one slot for an officer. Looks like we got the same number on both shifts. 5, 6. Yep, we do. So I'm seeing where we can use an officer more. So B shift, we got Birch is coming up there. I've been using him, although he looks disgruntled. So B shift, we got 1 good for nothing. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. A shift, we have 1 good for nothing. Because I'm using both Birches. Ooh, the Birch family, they need to, need to get up there. I don't know, should I hire for A shift or B shift? I'm not gonna hire at all. Because if I make one bad decision and we lose an officer, I can just hire it then. Yeah. We are the police. Respecting Authoritah. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots. What? Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots a pregnant woman? Wow. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Wow. Mayor Rogers City has no problems with racists. We just had. Alright.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
Oh, the creek. Pills.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn. Especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
Uh-oh.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me, my family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run, and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
What would you do? I would have no. Oh my God. What do you think? Oh man, what do you think? Unfortunately, what do you say, Jennifer? Oh God, I want to refuse so bad because I don't want to get caught up with the mafia. But wait, y'all are saying agree. Fine, I don't want to agree, but I do agree. If I play this again, I'm do not agree.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack.
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
I'd be mad too if someone put me in that situation.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Man, y'all just made me crooked. Moser didn't come into work today. What? Moser. My cats ate some cream It's always Rory. My cat ate some cream past its sell-by date and had diarrhea all night. They're better now, but I like to spend the day with them. I'm sorry, but F you and your cat. I'm gonna say no. Nope. F your cat. City needs you. I ain't doing it today. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, never mind. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at its mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you must send appropriate requests to the mayor. I guess we're gonna do that now. So we go to City Hall. Decision from City Hall depends on whether you're satisfied with their work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse, outright, or accept. Alright, so here, we can request expansion to the officer slot. We can request increase the numbers to detective slot. We can raise the salary of the cops, or we can do a SWAT upgrade. I've used the SWAT one time. So what do you think, Jennifer? I want to say officer slot, really. SWAT upgrade or raise salary, or maybe we keep the, I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. All right, and from there we start our day. Uh-oh, salary. Here's your week's salary. City Hall hopes we don't disappoint. So it looks like they did it. Well, the week's salary. Hold up, City Hall. Tomorrow's the deadline. We gotta fire all black cops, or this racist group is gonna do something. That's not gonna happen. So Eddie's Burgers. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at everyone who approaches, scaring out the customers. Alright, I don't really want to send 2 cops, but I'm gonna send Roy. She can think about that in her cat. Let's do Robbins. I want to do Roy, just to have 2 people. But like you said, she ain't really good for much. Here's a liquor store. Look, there's 4 slots, so this is pretty serious. And there's a SWAT support, so this is gonna be serious. So a witness looked out from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. So basically, someone's trying to rob the liquor store. Alright, so I do want to save some. Let's do Song. He's a new hire. Look, he's a new hire, but he's tired. Let's do Van, because remember, I think Song said he was drunk, and yeah, so he's kind of tired. Let's send Van. Let's use Samadhi to get some experience. No, look at his level. He's tired. I'm sending SWAT. I don't know. I'm sending him on a less dangerous call. Let's do Grant. And then that's it. I can't really spare anymore. Dang it, there's 3 slots. Man, we're coming down quick. A hot dog vendor reports that he saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swaying in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Alright, we're gonna send Song, and then let's send Proctor, and we only have Birch left. Wow. Okay, so this is just police station. So we can hire one more cop. I'm not gonna do it. Oh shoot, actually, let me do this. Damn it, he escaped. We lost points. That sucks. Maybe because of Roy. Okay, so hold on. I didn't ever do this. Backlog, where it says fire all black cops. What are we supposed to do? Oh, there's nothing we can do. You have to fire all your black employees in the next 2 days. Alright, we're not gonna do it. So basically we just wait and see what happens from it. Uh-oh. The shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. So this is the robbery. So it says drive a patrol car right through the front window. We're not going to do that. It says sneak up the back door or enter through the main entrance. So I would rather sneak up to the back door. I hope that works. Okay, there's a stick-up man now. So the stick-up man noticed a police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage head, shouting, "Back off, or I'll blow his goddamn face off." Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling an unknown language. Alright. So it says, "You in the mask, shut your face and drop the weapon." We're not going to do that. Quiet, Abdul, you're just making things worse. We're not going to do that. Ah, man, this is tricky. This says silently take aim at the robber. I want to do that. Alright, so the robber grows visibly nervous. "Don't shoot, please. I just need money. I'll take a little bit and go." No one was hurt. The cashier begins crying. So it says shoot the robber. Don't want to do that. Wait a minute, don't shoot. But it doesn't say if you drop the gun or not. "I'll let you leave here upright, but only if you release the hostage. There's 2 ways out of this shop, in cuffs or in a body bag." So I don't want to do that. So it's either shoot the robber. I don't want to do that. Ah, dang it. I'll let you leave upright, but only if you release the hostage. Okay. What? So none of our officers got harmed, but unfortunately he got away. Darn it. Hold up, here's the robbery. It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, people drowned on the beaches. All right, so we got to send the officer to this. And I actually want to send Roy, because that's the only thing she's good for. Alright, so basically, we're just sending her at the beach to keep an eye on it, so people don't drown. Ah, shoot, we got 30-some seconds. Here's the robbery, what happened? A antique Chinese necklace was stolen. Alright, so this is for the investigators. So an antique necklace was stolen on the way to the pawn shop. So since Beasley is higher ranking, we're gonna have Beasley and we're gonna have Ironwork under him. And we're gonna... Damn it, we got 13 seconds for this next one. 10 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna do this one. Damn it, it's 4 slots too? Oh my god, we don't got enough people. Alright, we're gonna cut it close. I'm gonna see these people come back in time. 6, 5, 4, damn it. We only have 2 seconds. Hey look! Oh look, we just cut it close. All these officers just came back. Woo! Alright, so let's send them back out. And hopefully they get experience from the experience that they lost. I want to go send 3 though. That's all I can spare. Yeah. Woo! We almost ran out of time. I sent them out and 1 second left. Hold up. So here's the investigation. I'm actually not going to do this yet. So Miss Lane, I'm not going to do this yet. Here's the... Nice. So this one we caught the offender. Nice. Then we got 10 seconds for this next one. Jack this year is the organizers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features teams instead of a single competitor. Can you send me 2 of your finest marksmen? I really love to do well in the competition. We don't got the manpower for it. Alright, so let's send Song. And let's send Grant. Birch is on standby because he's tired. I don't want to send him there, he may shoot some back. Destruction of property. Damn it, he got away. Even though it sucks when they get away, but at least officers unharmed. What sucks is if it says he got caught, he got away, and an officer killed, you know. So no one got harmed, they just lost experience points. And we got more clues. Yeah. We're doing good for a while. It's like the 3rd one. We've been doing good for a while. Alright, let me open investigation. Alright, so Miss Lane, she said, me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation. I was going to pawn a necklace. I'd been in the family for centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry. Fishman says the offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. Authoritah says I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around the street corners. Philip says it was definitely not a local biker. They are bald, they have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. And Thomas Patterson says I didn't see a weapon in his hand, I just saw him grab the bag. This person says it's Chinese. This one says they wear a biker jacket.
So which is it? You don't have an exact description?
Yeah. So what we got here is her walking, and then we got that in. Let me see. So she's walking. Maybe he goes past her. It looks like he's like right here. It looks like he's coming towards her. Then grabs the bag, then drives off. Nice. It was soft. They do get harder. Chinese immigrant recently. Okay, so it says it was Kuan Yin Lin, Chinese immigrant recently expelled from the university. So you got kid. All right. So now we need to make an arrest. Before I do that, I need some officers to come back because I don't have enough officers. Shit. Oh shit. This one's only 4 seconds. A guard went out to smoke and saw a teenager write obscenities on the wall of the building. I chased the brat up the tree. You can take it from here. How do you chase a guy up the tree like a cat? Alright, so the only one we have is Proctor and Birch. That's it. We don't have anything else. Somebody just came back. Alright, so let's do this. Actually, let's look at the report. We did it, Boyd. We won. Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Even though he taught us a thing or two, he invited us to hunt to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking a day off. We deserve it. Alright, so we just lost these two because they're taking a day off because of the shooting incident. Alright, now we need... No! God! You know what we needed to do? Send people for the investigation. They didn't give us time. Dang it. That sucks. Nice. They got experience. Oh, this sucks. They didn't give us time to go to that investigation. Alright. Hopefully we catch them. Alright, we can do one more day and call it quits. So, looking at the shift. Oh yeah, remember I said I was going to hire investigators? So if we hire an investigator, we need them on A shift. Alright. Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer sent to mental hospital. So they sent that guy that shot the lady to the mental hospital. Thomas Blaine has new form of schizophrenia. They say he has a new form of schizophrenia. And Mayor Rogers not afraid of competition. We can do one more day. Josh,
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this. Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Hey. See, Jennifer, you just got me caught up in this. Got me caught up in the Mafia. Yeah. So I'd be
8
a good
in
cop.
10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's going to happen to 8 and 10?
Okay, so this is B shift. We need to hire an investigator for A shift. Matter of fact, we need to send people to that crime, that investigation. Hopefully we're not too late. They ended the day too soon. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. There we go, right here. Alright. We're gonna send some officers out. Damn, Song's tired again. Why is he always tired? Does he not sleep? And he's a new hire. Alright, so let's send 2 officers to that. I'm gonna send Yancy and Asano. And then I'm gonna send SWAT. Oh no. Oh, this sucks. Dang it. We can't send the lead detective. Well, they're not gonna wait. These guys are not gonna wait. That sucks. Alright, we gotta wait on this. We don't have to, but the lead investigator's not with them, so we have a less chance to succeed. So unfortunately, we gotta wait till next shift. This sucks. Jackie swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. Fire all black cops. Of course I wasn't gonna fire all black cops. F you. I didn't promise that anyway. Now you can hire 1 more cop. Alright. So we can hire 2 cops and 1 detective. I'm gonna hire 1 for A shift. Alright, let's hire Sebastian for A shift. And let's hire Daniel for B shift. Oh, we already used our detective slot. Let's close. What the hell? Oops, my bad. Alright, so Sugar Dream Missionary. A young employee at the factory got into a fight with the manager. He's trying to push him into a vat of boiling chocolate. Wow. So let's go Yoshi. Let's go Asano. I wonder if we can request anything from City Hall. Here's police station. Let's go to City Hall. You have to wait 5 days between city requests. Days left for your next request, 4 days left. Okay, so we can't request anything now. Attempted murder. Yay, we caught him. Nice. Now Asano is average. 3 cops. So parking lot attendant Dylan Burns reports seeing a teenager walking between cars trying the handles in hopes of finding an unlocked vehicle. Before the attendant could approach him, the teenager found an unlocked door and shut himself inside. A few seconds later, the teen drove shrieking from the parking lot. Greatly exceeded the speed limit. Alright, so pretty much a teen stole a car and is driving away. Even though Song is, I don't want to do Song, he's still tired. Let's do Yancy. Let's do Austin. And I barely do 3, but I'll do 3 in this instance. Alright, so options that determine the car's thief location. So it says overtake the offender and block the road, overtake the criminal and attempt to take him into custody, or catch up with the stolen vehicle and open fire. Alright, so this is a carjacking. What do they mean by overtake the offender and block the road? What do you think? Overtake the criminal and attempt to take him into custody? What's the difference, Jen? I don't want to catch up with him and open fire. Well, it says catch up with the stolen vehicle and open fire. You said what? No, because this is the catch up with the stolen vehicle and start opening fire. There's only two. This is just telling you what. This is only two. Overtake the officer, block the road, or overtake the criminal and attempt to take him into custody. Let's try that and see what that does. Yeah, I figured. Yay! Alright. And we didn't get hurt. Like, if we chose another one, it could have been like he caught him, but the officer was hurt or something like that. So that was good. Dang it. A weeping child called in saying that someone was holding him against his will. They won't let me go outside. They torture me and bully me. I don't think I can keep going. I want to go outside and see Pete. So honestly, this sounds like a brat, but it does have 4 slots, so it has the potential to be serious. How many seconds we got? 10? I'm trying to see if these officers can come back in time. I don't think I have enough time. Nope, they won't. They won't. I gotta pick somebody now. Song, I know you're tired, but I'll send you. I'm gonna send Kochi, Song, and Purdy. I haven't used her, but we do Asana. Alright, I got some cops back. Casino is a theft. We received a call from the Anger Casino patron. He claims that one of the casino girls that was hanging out with the table lifted his wallet, which was carrying a couple of $1,000 in cash and several credit cards. Casino security shoved him outside saying he was drunk, but the man isn't giving up so easily. So he said someone stole money from him and they shoved him out. Purdy, I haven't seen you that much anything. Let's do Purdy. And let's do... I almost said Tabasco. Baki. However you say her name. Dang it. So this is Christopher Sand. This is the mafia guy, right? He said he's dealing with a moron who refuses to repay his debts. Says that the police will protect him. I think it's time we show him who's on what side he's on. So we can refuse, but remember now we're in with the mafia, so we really can't. So we have to send them someone. So oh shit! I didn't even send her. Hold up. Dang it! I chose the wrong person. Let's go, Yancy. Dang it! If I press B, it says refuse. Oh, this sucks. I pressed the button too quick. It won't let me go back. Hey, injury to insult. I was see the old lady. Oh, this is horrible. I did not mean to do that. Oh man, the mafia person. This should let you go back though. That's silly. Hey, you see that? It says a false alarm. Look. So we sent all that police power, and it was just a little child. They were upset they could go outside until they ate their broccoli, so they called the police. I figured it was a nonsense call. I didn't mean to see the mafia old lady. I'm so sorry. I know. I think I sent in the message. Yay, we caught the offender. Good stuff. Alright, so assault with a deadly weapon. Dang it. So at a parking lot exit, a security guard stopped a suspicious looking van and asked to check the driver's membership card. The female driver reached casually into his glove compartment and pulled out a gun and opened fire. Wow, so this is serious. Alright. So Song, I know you're tired, but I have to go. I hope no one gets killed in this one. Yancey, Austin. Hell, this is the end of the day, so I'm gonna send every slot we need, and hopefully no one gets hurt. All right, so Price came back. I'm gonna ask Price how it was working for the mob vet, doing a hit job, roughing someone up. Imagine some old lady roughing someone up. You want to pay your bills? Alright. A police cruiser has caught up with the perpetrator's van. So are we going to use a bullhorn to order the van to stop? Are we going to shoot out the criminal's tires? Or are we going to try to run the van off the road? I want to ask him to stop first. Alright, so the van takes a sharp turn, crashes through the window of a sex shop. A woman exits the vehicle, grabs the shop attendant, and puts the gun to his head. Do I say let go of the man right now? Throw a rubber... I'm not... Look at the second one, though. Throw a rubber sex toy at the assailant. Wow. Shoot the criminal in the head. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so we caught him. And no one got hurt. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I may do one more. I don't want to end it without doing this Chinatown thing yet. So everyone's back. This sucks. We may not do the Chinatown may hopefully we didn't wait too long. A shift, B shift. Let's end the day. Alright, so one more day, Josh, one more day. Racist gangs run wild in the city. Investigation into Francis Kendricks could resume. Second tower to be built in Freeburg. Yeah. I'm not gonna... No, that's just the newspaper. I'm not gonna listen to a gang talk about fire or let people know.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. It's been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kind of like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Okay. Okay, Martin Stead is your new deputy. Okay. I don't remember hiring him. Like, yeah, we can't do, we need you for to solve this case. My kid's been causing trouble again, and they called me into his school. Can you give me some time to deal with it? No. We need you for this investigation, guy. Sorry. I got tickets. Oh, look, Rory again. I got tickets to go watch the filming of a TV show I've always wanted to be on. Can I? You know what? I'm gonna fire her. So, no. First it was your cat, and I'm probably getting them mixed up with the other older lady, but no. I'm too tired. All right, now he is too tired. Look at him. He's at 2 now. He can hardly walk straight. Can you go home? Yes. I'm not gonna say come on tomorrow. I was gonna say yes. I was gonna say yes. You too? And he actually is tired. Oh my God, I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yes, but come in tomorrow. Why y'all suck? A shift is tripping. I already know who I'm gonna fire. That's 3 people calling in. But why wait when you can refill your collection now? Catalog. I guess we can get new songs. I hit A. Go on. Are you sure? No, I don't want to buy this. Oh, okay, I can buy these songs. I actually do have money. I don't know. Practically a member of the family now, so it hardly costs you a thing. Let's go to affairs. So now look, now we got the Sands is the Mafia slot. Alright, so look, the Sands services. Wow, and they charge us very little. Crime trap. The Mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report, and all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. Up to 3 cops. Oh, that sucks. We can set up cops, that's horrible. Investigation trap. Your Mafia will falsify a special investigation. Detective who arrives there will be killed at the scene. And then we can threaten people at the bottom. Wow. Alright, I won't be using any of those services. Your new assistant is No Kendrick, but he's not useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties when you're pressed for time. But lunch is on you, along with the other expenses. Oh, deputy. Oh, that's the deputy we got. So he can do stuff for us, I guess. So he can, police academy. We can send our staff to training. And this is how much it costs. Right now we got like $8,100. We can send employees to a formal outdoor party. We can hire a snitch, pay an employee to gather information for you. And here's other stuff we can do. Alright, I'm just simply trying to go to this call. So look, our lead investigator is there. He tried to call in sick. I always have none of it. Because we really need him. Alright, let's give Proctor, she's new. And that's it. No, I should probably send 2 cops. Oh shoot, actually let's send SWAT. We have to send 2 officers. Alright, Samadhi to get some experience. Alright, so we got time for this one. A shoe store clerk reports 2 teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and without paying ran off. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna use Grant and Roy. No more calls. Robbery. Yay, we caught him. Ooh, and Beasley tried to go home for today. No sir, we needed you, Mr. Investigator. Alright, so we caught him. Case closed. You're able to arrest all suspects. Nice. Let these officers get back.
410A in progress.
Okay, so the teens are standing around smoking not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. So what should we do? Hey, mind if I have a cigarette? Time to return those shoes, or try to grab one of the boys? What do you think? Hey, mind if I get a cigarette? Because I'm thinking, I don't know. If we say time to return those shoes, let me try to run. But whatever. And try to grab one of the boys. That's kind of dangerous. We just do this. Nope. Yeah, I figured they escaped. They're teenagers. We should have just either grabbed one. You know. Oh shoot! Now I got the suburbs. Oh man. A man returned from the work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle from the wall of the cabinet. Alright, this is serious. So now we got a firearm. We're gonna send Vandale. I hope no one gets hurt. Take Robbins. Samadhi. We can only spare 3 right now. Grant is coming back, and Roy is coming back. Dang it, dude, really? Oh, X is to clear all slots. That's what I could have did. Today in Freeburg, who's this? Municipal assignment. Hosting a premiere Back to the Future. The film distributors have asked the city for an officer to stand at the door and ensure visitors don't bring their handheld cameras to the theater. I would love to send Roy, but if I hit B, it hits refuse. Dang it. They suck. Alright, Proctor is going to be out of commission because we got this one's Proctor. City Hall asked us. So now we don't have any officers. Now we have Grant and Rory back. Attempted murder. Yay, we caught him. Nice. Samadhi. Nice. Damn.
412A in progress.
So we got 20 seconds. I'm gonna wait on this. Because they may get back in 20 seconds. There we go. Alright. Damn, 3 slots. A young father deprived of his parental rights, tried to pick up his daughter from school, but he wasn't allowed access. He attacked the teacher, knocked her to the ground, and started kicking her. What? Dang, dude, you never go see your daughter. So, Vandal. I'm surprised I'm sending all 3. That's not, only 2. I don't want to send too many. There's another call. Mafia assignment. Jack, we have something going down at Engineer Planet at 2209. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 4,000 should be enough for such a request. Alright, so we gotta remember this. He says something's going down at Engineering Plant. So I gotta remember not to send anyone there. So what's this? Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue which our mutual friend Charles Deal said you could help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freeburg. Recently, ex-wife got half my record collection in a lawsuit. There's a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like law-abiding citizen. If some of you guys went over there in uniform and told her those records were evidence in an important investigation, she'd smile and give them whatever they asked, not even check into a warrant. I'm not doing that crap. Oh, Mr. Boyd. Oh, it says our mutual friend Charles Deal. So I guess I should send someone. Well, he says his wife always abides, so I'm only going to send these 2. I gotta send 3? That's stupid. Hold up. How long can I wait? And what's this? A guard says that someone into the exhibition hall scrambled pictures. Someone draw pictures of penises in the artwork and hid in the closet. All right, so we're gonna send Robbins. I'm only gonna send one person. I can't send 3 people, dude. Hold up. Nice. Alright, nice. Offender caught. So I couldn't send nobody. Like, he wanted 3 people, I have 3 people spare.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Alright, so it says all the lights are on when the police arrive. The museum caretaker explains that he's only had the job for a couple of weeks. He's worried that he's going to be fired over his foolishness. Please calm him down and points out the bathroom stall that the artist locked himself inside. Alright, so someone locked himself in the stall. Should we enter the adjoining stall, break down the door, or come out with your hands up? I want to see come out with your hands up first. What do you think? I don't want to just go in there yet. Oh wow. Good thing we didn't send anyone in. He has a knife. Wow. A terrified and tearful young man holding a knife insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art and that no one understands. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. Don't worry, you're not in any trouble. We just want to talk. Tell me more about your work and try to grab the knife. I actually want to ask him about his work. What do you? Ah, dang it, this is a hard one. Gotcha. Well, he's okay. So he's. I get you. He says no one understands him, refuses to surrender, and threatens to stab himself. Okay, so the first one, don't worry, you're not in trouble. We just want to talk. Dang it. Yeah. All right, so I could be wrong, but I'm doing the second one because I kind of want to distract him. Tell me about your work. Yes. Oh god. Okay. I only said that because I was thinking he's like, you guys are lying, or I don't know. Yeah. Some of the stuff is hit and miss because everyone's different. What may work for one person may not work for the other. As what's his face said on Hangover, but did you die though?
9/11 in progress.
We just received a call from the groundskeeper at a machine factory. He spotted 2 offenders stealing aluminum from a factory through a hole in the wall. And they got 4 slots on here. Wow. Send Robbins, Grant, and Samadhi. The audacity of us sending Roy to a mafia call. Oh man, sometimes a call turns out a lot worse than anyone could have guessed. Uh-oh. When this happens, officers may request reinforcements. If you have no one available to send and you don't want your other people putting their lives on the line, you might need to call them back to the station. But you'll be hanging citizens out to dry. Alright, so they're actually asking for backup. That's what they're doing. They need more people. I'm gonna send them Vandale because Roy's useless. And then I'm gonna hit send. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, the retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we decided to conduct psychological testing for all the cops over 50. Thank you, which includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Honora Waterbury is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late. So I do a psych testing, psychological eval, since that one cop went crazy with schizophrenia. Poor Roy. She's the only one left. Please, no more calls till these guys get back. Dang, I have nobody available. Alright, hold up.
911.
Dang it, and he still escaped. That sucks. Christopher saying, Jack, we don't know why you did it. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Jack, we don't know why you did it, but we hope you had a good reason. Don't forget who your friends are. Don't want any more trouble. Remember when Sam said not to send no one to a call? I think I sent somebody to that call by accident. My bad. I'm sorry, Mr. Sand. I understood. I don't think that works for Mafia Boss. Alright, I gotta pay more attention next time. Alright, that's the end. Alright, we're not gonna do any more. We're already at the save point.